What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Ant Advice. I'm your gracious host, Anthony, and my goal is to give you an actual piece of advice that you can apply to your life today, tomorrow, or as soon as possible. So, this week's Ant Advice is ask for what you want. And I need to break this down in more detail because I think it only makes sense if I do so. So, don't be afraid to ask for what you want. And this could be in life, in business, in a relationship, at your job, whatever you're doing. Don't be afraid to ask for what you want. Ask for exactly what you want. And I'm always going to tell you, what is the worst thing that could happen to you? We all know what the worst thing that could happen to you is. You could be told no. And then what's the best thing? The best thing is that you could be told yes. So I want you to ask for what you want. And this came up because I was talking to a friend and they were asking me about some advice on, they were releasing a product. And we went through all these scenarios, we went through this, that, and the third. And I was like, what's the primary target? What's the primary goal of you releasing this product? And they said to get sales. And I said, we went through this whole conversation and you didn't even ask me to buy your product. I said, you didn't say, hey, Aunt, would you mind supporting me? Would you mind buying this product for me? Most of the time, we are more afraid as to the person saying no than actually them saying yes. So we won't even ask. I went to go get my car fixed just now. Literally, just went to go get my car fixed today. And they were doing oil changes. They were doing this, that, and the third. And he was like, yo, do you want to upgrade your thing, whatever it was, to flush out some fluid or something like that? And I thought about it. He was like, let me know because I need to get the next person in. I was like, oh shit. Now I got to rush. So he literally asked me for what he wanted to do. And I was like, you know what? I need to do this anyway. So why not? Don't be afraid to ask to sell. And I want you guys to think about that in every day, every part of your life. And one of my friends, Andre Hatchett, he said one of his goals is to get one sale a day from his book. And I'm like, how the hell are you going to get one sale every single day? He said, I'm going to do this because I'm going to ask for the sale. I'm going to DM people. I'm going to tweet them. I'm going to be on YouTube. I'm going to ask people I see them in person. I'm going to ask people when I see them face to face. And I'm not afraid to promote myself. Most of us are afraid. We are afraid to be told no. And then we're also afraid to promote ourselves because what do people think? We don't want to be too salesy, right? That's. I thought about that too. It's like I didn't want to be too salesy when letting people know that we sell the ability to help you create another stream of income by launching a cleaning business. When we first started, I was afraid to ask people for the sale every single day. I was afraid to ask people for what I wanted. But now I'm not afraid because I've done it so often. It's like now it's second nature. It's like, what do you do? Who do you help? So if your goal is to get more sales, you have to ask for it. And I want you to think about this today. How many people have you told today, what do you do? Somebody asks you, what do you do? What do you even tell them? What do you have? What is your knowledge expertise? What is your product or service? How many people are you telling about that? Let's say you don't have a product or service right now. Let's say you have an idea. Start talking about that idea to people. Start telling them what you do so that when you are ready to ask them for what you want, they're already prepared because they knew that you were building up to this. It's not like I first met you and you're like, oh, you know what? I cut hair. No, if I'm thinking about cutting hair or learning how to cut hair, I'm telling you, I'm taking classes. I'm learning how to edge people up. I'm on YouTube. I'm doing this and the third. I am learning about the skill or trade, and I'm also telling you about my journey. Don't be afraid to build things in public. That's one of the keys as well. Do not be afraid to build something in public because the more people you get behind you, the more people that are aware of what you're doing, the more people that you will have be able to support you when it's ready to go. So take that key, ask for what you want, build in public, and tell people what you do. Do not ever be afraid to promote yourself. That's Ant's advice for today. I am your gracious host, Anthony. Again, do not be afraid to promote yourself. I want you to have that confidence, that encouragement. If you could just take one actionable piece from this, is do not be afraid to promote yourself. So whoever you're talking to, whether it's online, whether it's in person, whether it's family or friends, tell people what you do and who you are so that when you're ready to ask, they're ready to give. And I know you guys heard this saying, ask and you may receive. Well, you can't receive if you never ask. So that's Ant's advice for today. I'm going to ask you to please leave us a 5-star review. That is me asking you directly to the camera, to your audio listener in your car. Don't pull over, but maybe stop what you're doing. Maybe don't forget this. I'm asking you to leave us a 5-star review. That's how we create more impact by reaching more people and creating more income for others. So I am out. That's Ant's advice for today. Peace.